This AI content system is responsible for over $500,000 in the last 6 months alone. And I don't have a million followers. I don't post viral dance videos, but I have a niche following that converts at 50%. And by the end of this video, you'll see exactly why this system works, why a small engaged audience beats a large unengaged one. And at the very end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can set this up for yourself, as well as give you the template for completely free as my gift to you. So this is Evergreen YouTube OS. Now, I'm very excited to show you this. This has taken me a very long time to build, but it has been the most powerful thing that I've built to date, and I'm going to give it to you for completely free. This is something that I give to all of my clients so that they know exactly what's performing, where their revenue is coming from, and how they can make more money based off what's already working in their niche. And it's literally giving you proven ideas and scripts based off what's already working, what's in your sales calls, and what's within your business. So I'm going to break down exactly what this entire system does, how it all works, and then show you how you can use it to leverage to create a lot of money from a very small YouTube. So YouTube OS as a whole, it is fully automated and it runs completely on its own. So it's going to scrape my competitors' best performing videos every single week, analyze my own content to see what's working and what's not, read through my YouTube comments to understand what my audience wants more of, combine all of that data into its own creative ideas, and then generate complete YouTube video ideas and scripts that attract clients. Okay. So every single Sunday at 3 a.m., this is going to run and it's going to scrape all of my competitors, all of my videos, what's performing in my niche, and then give me ideas as well as scripts to film based off of objections I'm getting in my sales calls and my business as a whole, because it's loaded with all of my business information. Now, when I wake up Monday morning, I have a weekly report showing the top performing competitor videos, winning title patterns and thumbnail trends, 3 to 5 video ideas that I can film that are proven to attract my ICP, and full script outlines based off what's already converted viewers into clients for me, right? Because we have it all tracked and it feeds into this system. Okay, so this is how I'm able to post consistently and stay on brand 24/7 because I'm just using the data that I'm already getting back, right? So let me walk you through this entire system. Over here, we have button directory. So run automation, generate idea, script GPT ideas. Then we have the databases where everything is going, and then video production. So we have idea, scripted, filmed, editing, and done, okay? Then down here, we have a competitor list. So these are a list of all of competitors or people that I like their content. So if I like their content, I'll throw them in here. If they're one of my competitors, I'll throw them in here. Every single week at 3 a.m., and I'll show you the back end at the very end of this video. I'm going to show you the entire back end, and I'm giving you the template for completely free down in the description if you want it. So every single day, every single Sunday at 3 a.m., it is going to run this system. It is going to scrape all of the competitors that I select. From there, it is going to pull only the outliers of those videos. So if it has 3 times views as the amount of subscribers, it is going to pull that video and is going to throw it all into this database, right? So this is absolutely insane. It's going to look over the title. It's going to give me the URL, the thumbnail, the power words, and then a thumbnail analysis, views, likes, comments, and the channel it's coming from. Then it is going to go through and pull all of my data. Then it is going to pull all of my comments and summarize it. What did I do good? What did I do bad? And what do I need to work on? Then it's going to give me a weekly report based off of all of that stuff. So title structures, what to double down on, right? Maybe ideas for my next videos, etc. So, okay, so I put this into split view so you can understand exactly what is happening in the back end so that it'll help you set this up on your own. Again, this template, all of these templates are down below. You can get them for completely free. My gift to you. And you can set this up for yourself. So when I press run automation, it is going to run this automation. Now, this is also going to run at Sunday at 3 a.m. every single Sunday and do this automatically. But if you wanted to do it manually, you can just press this button and it will run automatically. It is going to go through my competitor list. Okay, so it is going to pull all of my competitors, all of the ones that I have checked. Now, if I don't want some of them, I can uncheck it. But if I want them all, then I'll check them all. It is going to scrape all of them. From there, it is going to loop over all of their videos that they've posted within the last 6 months. So it's going to pull all of the videos within the last 6 months, sort it by views, put it within the last, and only take the top 5. So if they posted a video within the last 6 months, but it didn't perform 3x, then it won't pull it. Okay, it's only going to pull the top 5 from the past 6 months of videos. From there, it's going to analyze the title, it's going to analyze the thumbnail, it's going to give us the power words, like what did they use in the title that is actually making people click through. Why is this a viral video? And then it's going to give us a thumbnail analysis. So it's going to tell us exactly what the thumbnail is and why it works, right? And then views, comments, etc. From there, it is going to scrape my channel's data. So if I go here, I have not posted, so it didn't pull any. But if I did post, then it would pull my videos. Then it's going to do the same exact process. It's going to find the outliers within my channel, what actually converted me buyers, because I have this loaded into my business profiles, which I'll show you next. And I've already made a video on how to make these business profiles, but I'll go over it again. And it's going to pull the ones that made me the most amount of money because we have that directly tracked within our dashboard and our backend. Now, I'll make a completely separate video of how I set that up with UTM parameters, but I can see the exact amount of money I've made from each and every single one of my YouTube videos. Okay, so it's going to find those, which ones perform the best, and then it's going to pull them, what made them good, what made people convert, and combine it with the data of my competitors. Okay, from there, it is going to create a weekly report. Now, this will also get sent to our email, which I'll show you. So this is kind of what the email looks like, right? So we're going to have the top competitor videos. So after all of the videos that we just scraped, we're going to find the top 5 performing ones, and it's going to scrape them all into here. I can watch the video here. It's going to give us the views, the likes, the title, obviously, and then why that video worked. So urgency with the keyword new, fear of loss by highlighting skyrocketing ad costs, a clear call to action, do this now with a relevant current topic, right? It's going to break down the title, give us the views, the likes, and then I can actually watch the video here. Like if I press this, it'll load up the video by Jeremy Haynes, right? So once we have the top 5, it's going to identify winning patterns throughout all of these videos. So throughout all of the videos that we just looked over, all of these, it's going to identify patterns within all of these, within the power words that we used and the title, and it's going to identify what are the commonalities between all of these. So it's going to give us title structures, lowercase plus parentheses. If you look on YouTube right now, you'll notice that all lowercase titles with parentheses are really performing right now. Okay, so these are effective for both Chris and the competitors. It's effective for me too, because my best performing video on the channel that has made me the most amount of money was all lowercase with parentheses. Okay, and then also specific numbers and timelines like 20K per month in 26 minutes, build trust. So like it's literally giving me the winning format. Now, something that is very important to know and something you've heard a million times is if you don't track it, you don't care about it. Think about somebody when you want to help someone lose weight, right? Like a fitness coach. What is the first thing that they tell people to do? They say, track your calories and track your weight and lifts within the gym. If you don't track it, you don't care about it. Same goes with business, same goes with content, same goes with everything. If you do not track it, you do not care about it. So by just simply tracking it, you are, I believe the number is like 86% more likely for it to happen. So if you are tracking your close rate and your conversion rate, even if it's 0%, just looking at that 0%, you are 10x more likely to achieve whatever you're trying to achieve. So if you are in a position right now where you have no calls booked, no conversion rate, I want you to grab a Google Sheet, go through and say, how many calls have I booked within the last week? How many pieces of content have I posted? How many new followers have I gained? How many people have visited my website? And how many people have booked calls? I want you to write that down. Even if it's 0.0000, I want you to write it down. It's very important that you know your numbers because that is the most predictable way to scale. Same goes with outreach. If you're tracking how many cold outreaches you're doing, it's very important that you track what you're doing so that if you have an objective, you can reverse engineer it in a way that is consumable. So if you want to do 100 outreaches in a week, you're going to break that down as how many outreaches do I have to do per day, or how many videos do I have to post per day, right? This is the most predictable way to scale because I know that if I do 20 outreaches per day, I will book 5 calls per week, right? So if you don't track it, you don't care about it. And so that's all we're doing is we're just going to take all of this data, track what's already working for us, and just reverse engineer it and keep the process rolling. Along with that, it's going to give us content angles, thumbnail trends, what is working with thumbnails right now, and then just an overall insight. From there, it is going to give us title ideas. So what to make next, like what are the 3 systems? As you can see, I'm making this right now. You guys are going to see this video next, and then you're going to see that video after, right? I use this. I'm not just, I give this to my clients and I give this to my students so that they can sell this because I use it and it works. And it works, okay? And then backlog, like some other ideas that you can kind of pull from. And I'll show you, like, I'll give you a really in-depth of where this is pulling from, because this is very, very important, and it's not just AI slop, okay? And then strategic, recommend what to double down on, what to avoid, a quick win, and differentiation, okay? So once we have all of that laid out, so we have our competitor lists that we're scraping. We're going to find all of the outliers, and we're going to pull them. Now that we have all of these, we're going to pull my data. Where am I getting sales? Where is my content performing? We're going to scrape it all in here. Then we're going to pull my comments. What are people saying? What is good? What is bad? What do I have to do more of? Then we're going to get that weekly report that I just showed you that is going to break it all down in a massive summary. Now, from there, and this is all happening within N8N, like I said, it's all down below. You can get all of it for completely free. So once we have all of this, I'm going to show you where creativity and actual human creativity, this is not just AI slop, and where this all plays into a part. So first of all, where is it getting all this data other than just YouTube videos? It is pulling from my business profiles. So I have my personal profile, my offer document, my ICP document, Storybank, brand and brand voice, YouTube, Instagram, SIE framework, and offer and delivery profile. So I have all of these profiles that I've created based off of all of my sales calls, all of my content, my offer, my business, absolutely everything. And these are constantly getting updated based off of my sales calls, my content, everything. So these are constantly getting updated. And this is a hub for my entire business. I can put these profiles into any LLM and it will understand exactly who I am, what I do, who my target is, what I'm trying to accomplish, absolutely everything. Okay. So where does human creativity come into place? Because that is a big worry. You know, I don't want this to just be AI slop, and I completely understand. I don't want my content to be AI slop either. Here are the ideas. Wow. So this is when I'm in flow state. Anytime I am on a walk or when I'm going to sleep, if you know that before sleep flow state, when you just have ideas running through your head, this is honestly where most of my ideas come from. I instantly pull this up and I just yap, okay? If I have a value-based idea, a niche-based, education-based, I just start yapping into this and it is actually going to pull this. So these, I just open up my Notion. I click on whatever. Is it a random thought? Is it education-based, value-based, niche-based? I type in voice to type and I just start talking into it, okay? It is going to actually pull from these ideas when creating the ideas for a YouTube video. Now, these are not the most high-level ideas. These are just when I'm in my most creative state. From there, video production. Now, we can press this button and it will actually pull and generate ideas. So if we go to N8N in the back end here, what is this doing? Whenever I click this button, it is going to pull from the weekly report, my channel data, my business profiles, and my competitor data, okay? Then it's going to merge them all, go into my idea generator agent, and then spit out, and you're going to see it's going to spit out, there they are, 3 ideas. Force yourself to be consistent even if you hate discipline. Get ahead of 99% of coaches using AI workflow, secret for scaling, how to build systems that make success inevitable with 90% automation. So are these titles amazing? Absolutely not. But that is completely fine because I can change this and it's going to change along with that. So if I liked the idea here, I cash collected 12K in 24 hours at 18 AI consulting, okay? We have a thumbnail idea. So when these are loaded, they have a thumbnail idea, a script outline, like how it's, and then an inspiration video. So if we go here, a lot of people have POV 100 entrepreneurs scaling to $1 million meet in Miami, right? So this is pulling from a video that has already performed well. That one was by Jeremy Haynes, but we have an inspiration video. Where is this idea coming from? Then thumbnail script, okay? Now, if I wanted to change this, realistically, this is not a great headline. So maybe we put get ahead of 99% of people using AI. Okay. I honestly like that title. It's not terrible. Now, from here, guess what I'm going to do? If I press create script, now what is happening in the back end? My dude. Okay. I press create script. That is all I've done. I changed the title to something that I would actually post, and I pressed generate script. It is going to come here, YouTube script creation, and it is going to pull, whenever I press that button, this AI agent is going to pull from YouTube scripts and my business profiles. So business profiles, YouTube scripts. What is YouTube scripts? This is videos that I've performed and the entire transcript, so it knows how to structure a YouTube video. Now, whenever I press that button, whenever it is ready, it is going to move into scripted, and I'm going to legit get a script outline, a complete entire script that is based off of this video and my ideas, my creative thoughts, my business profiles, absolutely everything. So as we can see, it is running right now. And I want to show you guys like this. I'm going off of this script right now. Like this works. Okay. This works. And it's not just AI slop. So boom, it's ready. It finished. Now, if we go back to Notion, we can see, boom, and we're going to get a link to the script document. Now, obviously this is AI slop, but if we go into docs, we're going to see that it gives us absolutely everything. So I gave it the specific instruction to actually tell me where it's coming from. So where is it actually coming from with my business profile? So my ICP, my voice, my content pillars, my YouTube script. So it went through all of those YouTube transcripts, that the videos that I like, and it pulled, okay, what is actually making these work? How do they structure it? And it's telling me how it did it, and then how it's actually adapting for this specific video, then a video overview, then it's actually giving us the hook, the body. Now, I could, in theory, just film this video and I'd have a perfectly good script and it's all awesome. Realistically, no. Here's where it is so fucking powerful. Now, this is my good friend Script GPT that I made. So as of now, I have pulled all of the outliers in my niche. I have pulled all of my content that performs well and has made me direct money. So I know what makes me money. I know what is performing on YouTube. I've gotten a weekly overview. I have generated an idea based off of all of that. I've generated an idea for a video. Well, AI did, but I pressed the button that says generate idea. I changed that idea a little bit. I pressed a button and it has created me a script outline. So this is streamlined all from outliers and videos that have already made me money. It has streamlined this entire process to now I have an outline of a script that I might want to film. Now, Script GPT. What did I do? I have this entire script. I copied this entire script. I'm going to go over here to Script GPT and I'm going to literally paste this script. By pasting this script, this GPT is trained on absolutely everything. So I'll wait for that to load. And in the meantime, I will show you the back end of Script GPT. Again, I'm giving you guys all of this for free because I'm such a nice guy. This Script GPT is trained on all of the YouTube transcripts of my videos and performers that I like on how to actually write a script and how a video is structured. All of my business profiles and everything about my business that has made me money, everything. My creative flow state, like we were talking about, education, niche-based, value-based ideas. So it is trained on all of this information in order to help me create a script. Now, I have a script. So I gave it the draft. All I did was copy and paste it into the draft. And now I have a video that is worth filming. And I want to show you like these aren't bad. Like most people think AI is just ChatGPT and a few automations, but the people making real money with it, they're building systems that run entire businesses. Now, is this totally my voice? Depending. But in theory, like if I was someone like, I don't know, Hermosi, or I don't know, someone that's like a little more like top of funnel, then this would be like a pretty damn good hook. I made $2.8 million in the last 2.5 years building these AI systems for coaches. The crazy part, I'm not a developer. I don't write code. I just understand how to solve the biggest problem coaches have: lead flow, conversion, and fulfillment. Wow. And then it tells me If you've watched Mr. Beast ever, you know in this video, I'm breaking down the exact 4-step AI workflow system that has taken my clients from 25K a month to over 200K a month. Real case study. You're going to see the actual tracking sheets, the automation, the whole back end. And at the end, I'll give you a downloadable loop. Wow. Like, this is really fucking good. Like, really good. Now, I'm going to take this and then I would actually go through it and kind of change it up to like line it up with however I want. But again, it's trained on all of my testimonials, all of my case studies, my entire story bank. Like, I have a Notion where I gave it my entire story from start to finish, so it understands who I am and my entire journey to where I am now. It understands my business. It understands how I make money. It's trained on all my sales calls. So once we have it scripted, we have it completely done. Okay. We have it filmed, then we have it edited, right? I send it to my editor, I film it. Then once I put it in done, and this is just like another add-on just to make my flow state that much better, right? I'm going to put in the thumbnail. Once I make the thumbnail, I just attach it here. I put the entire script here. I put the raw video file here. So once I film it, I guess I could pull it back here and I put it into editing. My editor can come into this Notion. They can look into the raw video file. They can pull it. I know who the editor is. They're going to choose themselves. It's editing. And then they're going to put the edited video here. And then I'm going to put the video description. And once I do all of that, I put it into done. And automatically, every single day, it is checking this done section. And it is actually automatically posting it to YouTube. So it has the video description. It has the video title. It has the edited video. And it's just going to automatically post it to YouTube. So I have completely systemized the process of generating a YouTube idea, creating a YouTube script, filming the YouTube, editing the YouTube, and then posting it all within one Notion dashboard and an N8N backend. So when I say use AI, this is what I mean. It is taking the signal and the data and using it to just scale more efficiently. It's not AI slop. It's not. Now, can AI create slop? Yes, absolutely. If you don't know what you're doing, it 100% can just create slop. If you just put in, create me a YouTube video, you're going to get AI slop. But if you know how to use it to actually get signal from the market, use what's already made you money, it is going to be the most predictable way to scale. And what most people don't understand about personal branding is you don't need 1 million followers. You don't need a big following. I've managed to make over $20,000 just from this micro niche YouTube alone, right? As of now, as of the date of this recording, I have 131 subscribers. To make that amount of money from that tiny of a following or subscriber count is absolutely ridiculous. And it is because, number one, that's what I do for a living, is I help people that already have a following, generate a following and make money off their following. So I guess I know what I'm doing, but it's because I'm just using data off of what's already worked. Now, I have a small following, but I convert 50% of my audience. Okay. You do not need a big social media following. And rule of thumb for me is at least $1 per follower per month. So if you have 300,000 followers, you should be making 300K per month, at least. Now, you should be making more than that if your content is correct and you're actually using it correctly. But for me, I am 30xing that, right? And it's because I have made a system that is not only easy for me to create content, but it's just pulling from what's already working. And I don't have to become a social media and be a dancing monkey upon creating entertainment videos and videos that I don't really care about, but I honestly enjoy making these videos. And I know exactly how much money I make from each and every video. So I'm just doubling down on what's already working for me and what's already working for everybody else. Now, why does this matter for you? If you are an AI consultant, or you're a growth operator, or you're a sales rep, and you're trying to build a service business, content must be your greatest value asset. Cold outreach, number one, it absolutely sucks and it's inconsistent and it's completely unscalable, right? You need something that can nurture people, put you in an authoritative position, and put you in a place where you can literally I send my prospects my YouTube videos and I say, just go watch this before the video. Or you're not ready to book a call? Fine, just go watch this YouTube video. And they're able to watch me in my expertise and what I am good at. So if you are trying to start an AI consulting business, you need to be posting content because it is the most valuable asset, especially in 2026. If you don't have a social media, you are honestly not a real human being, and no real business owner will ever trust you. Every post that you make builds authority in your space, and content is someone that is working for you 24/7. It is a 24/7 sales rep that is nurturing your audience at all times. This system has made me and my clients over $500,000 in the last 6 months. And if you think that you need a massive following to make money online, you're wrong, but you do need to create content and create a personal brand in order to attract high paying clients. If you want help scaling your AI consulting business, you know where to find me. And ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate it.